Hello, hi everyone there. I'd like to introduce, you can say, a Chinese phone. It's a kind of iClone, model number W003, and its detail can be seen in the website solomobi.com. And I got a hands-on this phone. I'd just like to share with everybody. Here is the front look of the phone. I have kind of put in a full screen guard here, and here you have just a single button like an iPhone, and it's got a quite sleek look. You can see, it's very thin, and here you have two buttons mainly for the volume up and down, and this is kind of dedicated camera button. And in the front you have this speakerphone as well as the head kind of speaker, and this is the front camera, this small one that you can see here. And if you turn this side, it doesn't have any buttons. On the top you see it has a dedicated power button, and at the bottom you have a connector. It's a kind of proprietary connector, so that's the way it goes. And it's a small hole on the right side, that's the mic. And if you have a look at the back, this is the dedicated camera, the 2-megapixel camera, and this is the antenna for the TV and the FM radio. And I'll just push this back cover and slide it towards down so that you can open it and have a look inside. This is the cover, and this is the battery. It's a 2800 milliampere hour, 3.7 volts, 4.2 volts battery. So I hope it delivers according to the thing written out here. And you can see here you can put in the memory card. It holds up to 32 GB card, and here you have two SIMs. You can see two SIMs being inserted here, the bottom one and the top one. And here you have the IEM I mentioned, though I'll caution you, you need to make sure the IMI is valid in countries where you have strict regulations for valid IMEI, and you need to be safe for this thing. Okay, so now I'll just put in back the battery, okay, and put back the cover, and I'll try to turn on the phone. So here is the phone, and I'll press the top button so that it turns on. So you can see the music coming out. That's the boot up music. You can customize it as well. And here is the screen that is coming up. It's quite good screen. It has a very good resolution. I'll just show up the accessories that comes with it. There's a headphone, and then you have this charger. This can charge the battery, and it has this connector which you can connect to a regular power supply, so that you can charge the phone as well as the battery. And here is the USB connector through which you can connect the charger to the phone through the cable, and this is the cable. You can have a look. This has the USB connector, and this is the phone side connector. It's again kind of proprietary, so a regular USB connector, the mini connector, won't go in there, so you need to be cautious about this as well. Okay, what you need to do is, you can see so many of the icons here, and this is the kind of home button. So if you are browsing onto any of the options there, if you press this button, it goes back to the home option. That means the default screen. Okay, so if I kind of turn on the phone again, I brought it to the dark so that you can have a better view on this. This is the default screen that comes up. You can see the wallpaper, and you can change that with a shake like this. So you can see it's changing. Okay, so that's, you have an accelerometer inside that you can configure again, and here it shows a slide to unlock. So if you kind of slide this, you have to make sure that before using the mobile, you have to customize it for the touch sensitivity so that it can work with your finger. I'm wearing gloves, so it will take a bit of time. So this is the default screen that comes up. You have so many icons out there, and at the bottom there are 3 dots, so you have in total 3 pages. Out here you have the text, calendar, photos, camera, player, notes, everything out there. For example, if I go to SMS text, it gives you the option write message, inbox, outbox, template, SMS setting. At the top you can see you have 2 signal meter kind of telling you that both the SIMs are active for 2 service providers. You can go into the camera, you can go into the player, notes, mail, you can configure your email as well. You have calculator, eBuddy, map. For map and functions like eBuddy, you need internet connection either through GPRS or the wireless LAN. If you go into settings, you have options like dual SIM settings, pen calibration, accelerometer, phone setup, network setup, security setup, restore factory settings, sound effects. And if I go back, then again it shows other options like call log, wallpaper, wireless LAN, Java. So for Java you can install Java applications and Java games, though if I have tried to install .nes format on this, it doesn't recognize that file format, so only .jar files would be applicable for this phone. At the bottom you have 4 icons: phone, contacts, Opera, iPod. So they remain fixed out there so that you can use them because they are quite often used phone. Now let me I can just browse through the other pages by sliding like this, so you can see the new page comes up. Here you have MMS chat, game, mgame, search, call center, file, profile, world time, network, unit, currency, voicemail, free record, FM record, broadcast, and video recording. And the last page has answer, so that means you can configure a voicemail and answering machine so that if you are not able to attend calls, somebody can leave a message out here. You have repeater, you can configure macros, and then you have recorder, the regular voice recorder. You can also record incoming telephone calls. You have a slideshow option, you have ebook reader, Bluetooth, and then you have TV, you have contacts, you can add a contact out here, you have eSafari, stopwatch, radio, and clock options. These options are very good. If you go into, for example, phone, you have an option to dial the number and then select which SIM you want to dial it from, SIM number 1 or SIM number 2. And again, if you press this down button, it will go back to the main central page, and from here you can again go back to any options that you would like to go. This is a very good phone, and you also have a good speed. It doesn't hang up, though you have to be wary about the features that it shows up actually and which the manufacturer claims. But otherwise, normally at the price it gives you, maybe around $110 US dollars. It's a pretty good phone to use for, and I'd recommend if people have low budget, especially if they're looking for cool features, this is a very, very good phone. Thank you so much for watching this video, and in case you have any questions, you can always get back to me. I can check that feature on this phone and let you know the answer. Thank you so much.